Hi guys. Okay, this week we are going to be looking at inside of schools in other countries because last week we saw how they got there. Remember, we talked about the zip lining, we talked about how some of them have to go on tubes. And so this week we're going to be looking inside the schools. And so this book that I found, Mrs. Robinson helped me find it, and it's called Schools in Many Cultures. And culture just means it's a part of your life. Culture can be your music, what you like to eat, your school, like we're seeing. It's just sort of everything that's around your life and what makes us us. So let's get started with this book. So this is called Schools in Many Cultures. Places to learn. Students go to school in many cultures. How is your school like other schools? So remember last week we saw the girls zip lining? This is in the same place. It might not be the same school, but this is also in Colombia. Okay, and so you can see Colombia on our map. We are in North America. This is in South America. And when we come back to school, we're going to start learning about the continents, and I'm going to teach you the different names of the continents. So just take a look at this school, and it looks like they're painting. Take a look at their chairs and their desks. They're just a little bit different than ours, aren't they? Teachers. Now they're talking about teachers like me. Teachers work at school. They teach many subjects. And a subject is like something like math, English, history, and so the subject that I teach is global studies. And so you can see that it looks like they're doing dreidels. This is in Israel. And so in Israel, some people wear those caps. And so that's something that might be different than what we're used to. In class. So this is what they do in class. And this is in North America where we live. So in class, students learn in classrooms. A girl in the United States does math on a chalkboard. And so we don't have chalkboards here at Southeastern Elementary. We have whiteboards, which you can draw on with a whiteboard marker and erase it. And they're a little easier than chalkboards. But this is actually in the United States, which is our country. This is in Vietnam. Students learn outside. A class in Vietnam studies science and art at a park. And this is in the continent of Asia. So we're going to be learning about all the different continents when we come back to school. Students take notes. A boy in Africa listens to his teacher. So this is in a school in Africa. And again, you can kind of notice the differences in our classrooms versus theirs. This is in Kenya, which we've done research on that it's just very different than us. It's not bad, it's just very different. So here are all the students in Kenya, and it says a boy is listening to his teacher. Fun at school. Students go on field trips. So you guys are going to get to hopefully experience field trips sometime in your school year. And this is a class in France learning about a castle, and France is in Europe, kind of by Italy, where we talked about last week. Students take lunch breaks. Friends in Australia eat outside together. So this is in Australia, which is also a separate continent, and they're eating outside, which is something that we do not get to do yet, but hopefully we will get to. Students play at recess. A girl in Africa jumps rope. So we do recess here in the United States also, so that's a similarity. Your school. Around the world, students laugh and learn at school. Where do you go to school? So this is in Netherlands, and they have the globe just like me. And then I added a page. We go to Southeastern Elementary in Indiana.